This natural wonder attracts tens of thousands of visitors each year.
This species can withstand up to 8 months of drought without drying out.
You can make a day trip out of it and visit nearby attractions too.
It's an experience that you won't forget.
It is about connecting a piece of Bahrain's cultural heritage and natural beauty. Gravity boasts one of the tallest air tunnels in the world.
It is now the one place that adrenaline junkies gravitate to. Once you have worn your suit, you can begin your training. Now is the moment to just hold on tight and jump in against the force of gravity. Hello, welcome to a new episode of Touring the Kingdom. I am Noor.
And I'm Naima. Today we'll be on a new tour to exciting places here in the Kingdom of Bahrain.
Today, we are in the middle of the desert in South Bahrain. Behind us, on top of a sand dune, a solitary tree that stands tall. No flora can be found around us for miles, as there's not a drop of water to be found. And yet, this wide-branched tree has survived for some 4 centuries.
Tree of Life, or Shajarat al-Haya. As the name suggests, it is a tree of hope and positive vibes, set in the middle of the dry desert landscape of Bahrain. Standing as a testament to nature's resilience, the Tree of Life is one of a kind. This natural wonder attracts tens of thousands of visitors each year.
Let's have a closer look.
This majestic precipice cineraria tree is over 400 years old. It stands completely alone in the middle of the desert with no obvious water source. Isn't that incredible?
Absolutely. It's a miracle of nature and a symbol of resilience. A lot of people come from around the world to witness this natural wonder.
This spot has become one of the country's main tourist attractions. It is estimated to receive around 50,000 visitors a year. So there are always crowds of tourists and local people, especially at sunset when it's at its most beautiful. Noor, look at this amazing view. Let's take a selfie to capture this moment.
Let's do that. Let's use my phone. This tree is a specimen of Prosopis cineraria, known as ghaf in Arabic, a species that can withstand high temperature and particularly can live without much water. In fact, this species can withstand up to 8 months of drought without drying out.
Just look at how lush and vibrant it is despite the harsh desert conditions. Scientists believe it might draw water from deep underground aquifers.
Its presence is evidence that water table exists from which it takes the little water it needs to go on surviving century after century.
In the particular case of Bahrain's Tree of Life, it has been calculated that it is over 400 years old. It was planted in 1583 and is 9.75 meters tall, whereas the normal height of these species is no more than 7 meters.
Do you know that the Prosopis cineraria tree is widely used in traditional medicines to treat so many diseases such as leprosy, asthma, dysentery, leukoderma, indigestion, and earache? The bark is used as wood for tanning, for firewood, and charcoal. It's a very useful tree that adapted well to so many extremely hostile conditions, and that's why it's very important. Sitting here under the shade of this ancient tree, enjoying the serene desert atmosphere, it's an experience that you won't forget.
Speaking of experiences, visiting the Tree of Life is super fantastic. Bahrain is a treasure trove of history, culture, and natural beauty. You can make a day trip out of it and visit nearby attractions too.
Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or looking for a unique adventure, the Tree of Life offers something unique for everyone. I believe it attracts people for its history, age, picturesque location, and the element of adventure.
In my opinion, the history of this tree teaches people to never give up and always fight no matter how much adversity they encounter. Visiting this magnificent tree isn't only about the tree itself, it is about connecting a piece of Bahrain's cultural heritage and natural beauty. So Noor, how do you feel in this beautiful desert of Bahrain?
There are so many activities going around here. Camping, horse riding, ATVs as well.
Yeah, I really love the peaceful vibe, and it's such a fun way to continue your day trip. After visiting the Tree of Life, you can come here and camp and do all those activities.
I love it as a weekend adventure.
Yeah, it really is a nice weekend adventure.
I really enjoyed my time here.
Me too, but hold on tight, Noor. Bahrain's one and only indoor skydiving experience awaits us.
We have reached our second destination here at the Gravity Indoor Skydiving.
Gravity boasts one of the tallest air tunnels in the world. The center at Zallag employs skilled and qualified instructors specialized in indoor skydiving, a sport which has gained popularity throughout the world and maintains a huge base of professionals and fans.
You can't resist the incredible feeling of free fall in one of the tallest wind tunnels in the world, with an overall height of 12 meters constructed with tempered glass. Not only is Gravity one of the tallest wind tunnels in the world, it is now the one place that adrenaline junkies gravitate to.
Jump in just like you would from an aircraft, but without a parachute, and even without boarding an airplane in the first place. Let's have a closer look.
Can't wait. As you stand in the door of the tunnel, you can't help feeling nervous. What is the sensation going to be like? Will you be able to stay stable? Are you going to be able to control your body? What is the sensation of skydiving like? These are the questions you will ask yourself as you take your first step into the world of indoor skydiving at Gravity.
Upon booking your session and arriving at Gravity, you will be greeted at the reception and taken through the registration process, in which you will fill a waiver form with your personal details. Once you have completed this process, you will then meet your instructor, who will get you and your group ready for your flight. At the gear station, the instructor will give you all necessary equipment, including a flying suit, shoes, a helmet, safety goggles, and earplugs.
مرحبا فيكم في جرافيتي. معكم اليوم مدرب ناصر، راح اكون مدربكم. حاليا احنا في الجير ستيشن، راح نعطيكم السوت والهلمت والجوجل. بعدها راح ان شاء الله نروح عندنا المحاضره في الكلاس. اوكي.
Once you have worn your suit, you can begin your training. You'll be guided to the briefing room, and during this time, your instructor will take you over some hand signals used for communication in the tunnel and demonstrate body flying positions.
مرحبا فيكم مرة ثانية في جرافيتي. حاليا احنا في الكلاس روم، اوكي، راح نبتدي هني التدريبات، راح نعطيكم التعليمات قبل ما نبتدي الطيران. طبعا داخل الناقة راح يكون شوي في صوت، اوكي، لكننا راح نعطيكم الاير بلاجز وبنجهزكم كامل بالهلمت والجوجلز، وراح نبتدي الطيران مع كل شخص فيكم، اوكي. كل شخص راح يبتدي يطير دقيقة واحدة، يرجع يطلع برا يقعد يريح، راح ابتدي اخذ الشخص اللي بعده، اوكي. اثناء الطيران داخل، طبعا اليوم جولنا احنا ان كل شخص يبتدي يطير بروحه، احنا نقول اوكي، بس من البدايه انا راح اكون معاكم، ما بنقدر نتكلم مع بعض على اساس ان نجهز البادي بوزيشن لكم. راح نبتدي نستخدم الاشارات او الهاند سيجنالز عندنا. الحين راح اشغل لكم فيديو، اوكي، ركزوا في الفيديو راح تشوفون كل شيء. انا راح ابتدي اسوي الديمونستريشن لكم، اوكي. راح ابتدي تشوفوني شلون راح اوقف على الباب، استعد شلون ادخل النفق، وشلون اطير وشلون اطلع في نفس الوقت، اوكي. ستريت ليجز، تشين اب، قاعد تكون في مستوى النظر، ما نبي شخص يدفع على الهواء، خلاص هذه هي وضعيه الطيران. اذا شفت البادي بوزيشن من احسن ما يكون، اسهل اشاره راح اعطيها انه اوكي. اي اشاره انا احتاجها راح تشوفونها قدام عينكم وانتم تطيرون. على سبيل المثال ستريت ليجز، تشين اب، ريلاكس، اي اشاره راح تشوفونها قدام عينكم.
Now we are ready. The action begins here. Once you have completed your briefing session, you'll be taken to the flight chamber with your class and start flying. Now is the moment to just hold on tight and jump in against the force of gravity. Each individual will jump into the tunnel separately and will be guided by the instructors at all times. The fans kick in, I take my place by the door and wait for the signal to enter. I spread my arms, arc my back, and fall into the tunnel. The wind takes me in and I rise. As I reach head height on the instructor, I stop. It's time to begin my routine. I do some turns, some back and forwards movements, and some up and down movements. Time goes too fast and I get to the signal to finish this 2-minute segment. I turn towards the door and move towards it. I grab the frame and bend my knees until I'm standing at the door and coolly walk out. I feel like I nailed it and can't wait to get in there again.
Experience a high fly. During your session, your instructor will offer to add a high fly to your experience. A high fly is a high adrenaline maneuver where the instructor will fly to the very top of the tunnel and back down again, turning you around in a twister motion. A guaranteed epic experience.
Get ready for the most amazing demonstration from your instructor and be amazed at the acrobatics that you will be able to perform after a little practice in the tunnel. Once your class is over, you'll then receive your flight certificate evaluated and signed by your instructor.
Before you leave, don't forget to keep some memories. If you loved it that much and would like to keep photos and videos so you can show off to your friends and family, stop by the reception. where one of the receptionists will have them ready for you on a USB stick.
Pass by the Gravity gift shop as well, where you can purchase a lasting memento. If you want to know more about the offerings by Gravity Indoor Skydiving, you can explore the packages, as there are packages for individual flyers, such as the Rush package, where you can experience the exhilarating sensation of floating in the air. As for groups, there are packages for friends and family, and ladies, and so much more.
We can guarantee you the thrill of an extraordinary and unforgettable experience.
What was your favorite part about today?
I really enjoyed the calm and serene vibe at the Tree of Life. What about you?
Me too. I enjoyed connecting with nature there. When it comes to gravity, I really enjoyed learning about the hand signals, and my favorite one is this one, which means relax and breathe in. What about you?
I really enjoyed the experience of high fly here.
Everybody can enjoy this body flight experience except for those electing to go on a life-changing adventure.
I perfected the belly fly technique, and next time I'm going to attempt the back fly technique. I know I won't get it perfect immediately, but I will perfect it at some stage.
It does feel hard when you enter the tunnel for the first time. You are going up and down, left and right without meaning to. You just can't stay still. But then when you finally get a moment of magic, a moment of perfect control where your body does exactly what you tell it to, you then feel like you're on top of the world.
Once you close your eyes, you feel like a falcon hovering, watching the ground for its next meal. You feel the wind blowing around you, and you can make it do your bidding. I think this is what experiencing flight is about. That's why people jump from planes. If you want to try skydiving but can't bring yourself to jump from a plane, try this.
This brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching,
And see you next time in another location
and another adventure
while touring the kingdom.